what we are targeting to do today is, so yesterday we have seen assertions and we completed our HTTPS test script recording, and we recorded by using test script recorder, and we used recording controller. We set the proxy for doing that on Firefox, Chrome and system. We added SSL certificate. If you don't add SSL certificate, the pop-up will keep on coming, and on temporary basis it will add for that specific run. But if you want to add permanently, we can add. I've shown you how to import and add it. And yeah, so today we will target to complete these things. From JMeter, how to get a CSV data. So basically the config elements will be seen for CSV data config, and then we'll be jumping to the Blazemeter also today as a Chrome extension, and for recording the script and for these things. And then finally we'll see the some JMeter config elements, that is HTTP web test plan and few more. And then if time permits, then we can do we can see how we can run it from a command line. I think that should be good enough for today, but let's see where we are going to go. Okay, so sorry, I can go to folder, and in my bin, let me open terminal, cd of this thing, now sh jmeter.sh. Okay, so you want me only to try, or like yesterday someone else wants to do being, which can be more hands-on? Maybe, yeah, well, so yesterday we have given chance to Senthil and Carlos. Maybe Ramya, you want to try today? I will stop sharing. Maybe you can share your screen. So
I haven't done any hands-on. These are my previous projects. So
no problem. So we'll do everything here together. That's why we are calling this as hands-on session, where I am making you guys to do things. Okay, so we added thread group. Good. So now what we are doing? Okay, you can go to website, or you can click on the help. There's a help button. Uh, no, not this. The icon. That icon is question. Yes. So since you were on the HTTP request element, so it is going to show you HTTP when it is going to load the page. Why it is taking time for you to? Okay, so HTTP request. So this is how you can see. So what we are going to do today is we'll start with a config element. So let's go back to JMeter. Right click on the thread group. On the thread group, right click and add.
what was it?
Right click on the thread. Am I audible clearly, or there is some lag in the network or
Yeah,
something?
yeah. I guess your voice is breaking for me.
Because of network thing, maybe Mali, you want to try? Okay, yeah, again. So Ramya, back.
Yeah. Now I can hear you properly.
You can hear me properly. Okay, fine. So in case the network drops or something, then we can give chance to other. So let's go ahead with Ramya. Yes, Ramya, please share your screen.
I'm sharing my screen. You can't see it.
Ah, yes. Now I can see. Now right click on the test plan. Now, on the thread group, and let's add one config element. as CSV Data Set Config. Okay. Now here what we have to do is we have to give some file, maybe CSV file. So just create one CSV, blank CSV, or create one Excel and rename it as CSV, or create one text and rename it as CSV. Anything is fine. Okay. Now rename it as, okay, save it. Now rename it as CSV, small CSV. Enter. Yes. Now try to open. Open this file. No, open that file, CSV. Okay, so what we will do, expand little, this 100% is there, make it at 120, 30%, so that, yeah, yes. Okay, so the first column A is there, let's give the name as first name. Yeah. We want to keep it as a variable name, so F is small and then a camel notation will follow. F small and N caps. And then second name or last name, let's say last name. Okay, give some name as, no, that's fine. This two column is fine. Now come to the second row, Sagar, Ghate, Ghate. Now you can give Ramya, your surname, and then Carlos and his surname, and then Senthil. Okay, fine. So we are having 4 entries. Now what we will try to do, because this is the most popular config element in JMeter, and many a times you will be seeing we would be having some test data which we need to read from some file, and we have to read it in our JMeter, and we want to use it as our test data. So reading CSV file is very important, and that's why configuring this CSV dataset element is also important. Now let's do one thing, save it, Control S. Okay, it got saved. Now let's copy the path. Okay, no need to copy the path. We will browse it wherever you have saved. Go to JMeter. Let's browse the file. First JMeter.csv, that one. Yeah. Open. Okay, we won't do anything on this default thing. Will come later on the other defaults of the JMeter. Now you are having already one HTTP request, correct? What is the name of that? Okay, so let's delete that HTTP request. Remove. Remove. There is option remove, delete. Yeah. And yes, let's create one sampler as. Can you have a Java sampler? Java request? Just for testing purpose we are doing, yeah, Java request. Okay, and now we want to give some name. So it's, you can say, yeah, test. Now in JMeter, how we used to refer variable is, we used to refer variable with curly braces. Fine, so test underscore in the name, yeah, in the name underscore, start curly braces and give first name, that is the first column, yeah, and caps, and then give one more underscore. You can give space also, it doesn't matter, but just for our understanding, underscore, yeah, and then the last name. Okay, and now let's leave other things, because we just want to say add a tree listener. Okay, fine. Now let's Okay, click on CSV Data Set Config. And now save your JMX file. There is a save button there. Yeah, yeah. So no, you clicked on open. Beside that, there is a save button. No, no. Yes, this button is a save button. So when you clicked on any element, by default, it will take that name. You can again give some name. So you already saved it.
Yeah.
Now click on view result tree. View result tree. Yeah. Now click on start. So now what it is doing, it is taking test first name underscore last name, which means something went wrong and that's not the proper. Okay. Okay, go to the Java request. We are having request name as first name, last name. Go to CSV Data Config. Okay, that is also fine. First name, last name. Okay. File encoding, comma, and all these things looks good.
I think it has to start with the dollar.
Yes, dollar. Thank you. So just make it as dollar and in the curly braces. Yeah. Yes, just give dollar here, curly braces, and there also dollar curly braces. So in JMeter, any variable if you want to define, that is how you do. The syntax is dollar, and within curly braces, you can put any variable name. Okay, now click on result tree. Let's run once. Dollar first name underscore dollar last name. Still, why it is not picking? Let us do one thing. The CSV data set is there. Maybe, yeah, move that inside request and let's see. Just drag, yeah, drag inside request. Yeah. Okay. Now click on result tree. Now let's run once. Okay, let's add one more sampler and see. Let's give an HTTP sampler.
HTTP request.
Okay, HTTPS and then any URL. Give
We
any
were
URL.
following some URL, right? What was it? I was asking for that.
sandeepmaheshwari.com or jamesclear.com, something we were doing. Okay, copy it. Fine. Now HTTP request is there. On the name, go and just put $1 first name. Yeah. Let's see.
CSV file content.
First name itself is fine. Okay. Okay, let's click on CSV data config. We will go and read the documentation. Okay, click on the help button where we have to place it. CSV is used to read line from this, and it's well suited for handling the numbers, expensive, this. Scroll down. Special character this and that is given. Okay, scroll down. CSV data config, other things we'll see. Okay, file name .csv. Okay, scroll down. Okay, scroll down. That's fine. Okay, no problem. Let's try to run, or we'll move up to test plan level, or we can move it into our bin in case it is not getting the path. Let's rerun once.
But here CSV path is not commenting, right? For this request.
Okay, let's run once. So okay, so CSV data config is not at, so just copy. You can duplicate, or you can paste it. Copy paste is also fine. Let's see if it comes at this level. Thing is wrong. I think. Okay, anyone else is getting result? Are we, if you are following the same steps, can you move to, can you move this CSV to the thread group level once? Yeah, anyone? Yeah. Thread group level.
We
Okay.
tried this, right?
Okay. Yeah, let's try.
Oh, it's not changing. Hello, am I audible?
Yes, you're audible. Okay, still we are not getting, maybe. Senthil or Carlos, have you got the result? Let me quickly try on my system also parallelly and see.
Oh, let me check 1 second.
Okay, let's try doing this. Maybe Senthil, you share your screen while you are doing. Ramya, let's see on other system. By that time parallelly, let me also try and do. Not. Let me try and see. Class name. Okay, CSV data config is there. File name is this. Delimiter is false. Variable names comma delimited. Okay. I was having 1 minute. Let me try to create a CSV file. I do have test.csv. Renaming it to user CSV. Okay, I'm not sharing my full screen. Let me reshare. First name last name, test1, test name, Sagar Ghate, JMeter test data, something like that. And let me save this. I saved it as user. Let me go there. Document py training JMeter user open, and let me add one listener at this level. Thread group as 1. Let me say add 2. Start it. Don't want to save this. At least Sagar is coming. And then the last name is coming. So let me see what I have done. Okay, last name. Testman Sagar, then last name. Okay, let's go back to the CSV. First name, last name, this column is there. Fine. So, okay, so I have not, I think this is not curly braces. That was the mistake, maybe. Okay, let us save here, run it. Now I can see this. Maybe one problem which I see, Ramya, in the case, what might have happened is we have created it in the text txt file. Then we converted, we renamed it as CSV. Might be because of that something might have corrupted.
Okay.
And in this case, when I was doing, I was already having this file as test CSV. I just copied it and I rename it as user CSV. I deleted all data just because we already converted that extension. So sometimes it depends on operating system also. That is why it was giving us this issue. So now if I'm clearing it, how many data we were having? We were having this. Okay, let me expand this little. So we were having this 3 entries, and first name and the last name as our column header. If I go to JMeter, let me expand this a little for you. So here, let's understand this set. So here in CSV Data Config, what we are saying is, we are saying file name is from where you want to browse and get the data. Variable name, comma delimiter. You can give any delimiter which you want with hyphen or pipe or anything like that. But by default, the delimiter which you can see is a comma. That's why the name is CSV, comma separated value. And then see, this is ignore first line only, used if variable is not empty. We are saying it as false. That's why it is ignoring first value. What if I am going to make it as true and I am going to run this? You can see it is coming as test1, test name and case. Let me make it as false and run it. Okay, still it's doing. Only use if variable name is not empty. Okay, yeah. So if we are having the blank column or blank header or the header which we are not using there, and we want to take that also into the account, that time we can keep this. Second thing is, you can see the allowed quota quoted data is by default false. Recycling on EOF end of the file is here true. What is the meaning of this is, you can see here only 2 is coming because we have taken thread group as 2. If I am going to make it as 5 and I am going to run it, what is going to happen? Let us clear for better understanding. So first, second, third, and then it repeated first and second. So that's how when you reaches to the end of the file, then also it is saying you recycle, means use the same data whatever limited, and like stop thread at the end of the file. If I say suppose true and try to run, so and then another, I believe along with this, if this is also false and stop thread as true, let's clear and see. See, even though our iteration was for 5 user, but it stopped at 3 because it is not getting any data. Fine. So here that's how we can decide what we can. And then sharing mode is, okay, this is also one thing. So sharing mode is you want to share it with the current thread group or with the current thread. When we say current thread means, if I move this inside this test ship, this Java request, so it will be kind of a current thread. So this is at this level. And if I am having, say suppose one more request, I am just pasting, duplicating it, and if I am going to run for this, now you can see just the test sagar is coming. And that's not going to this level. And another thing is, stop thread, that is true. Now if I am going to, since it is here only, but let's try to make it for all threads and see the configuration. So all this configuration we can just do and start seeing. So when I made it available for that thread also, so this test is also running, this one, test one, and then Sagar Ghate, then JMeter and all. So this is how we can do with the CSV config data, where we can refer the values and then we can run and validate it. Now let's see how we can use Blazemeter for recording our JMeter test. Have you ever used Blazemeter? Anyone here?
No, sir. First time.
No.
No, first time. Okay, so who wants to be lucky person? I am stopping my screen. So we'll go to you, Carlos. You want to share your screen?
Okay. Do I need to have what we were having as of now? Or
No. You need not to have that. Let's open it fresh. You just share your screen. Open the Chrome browser. Okay. Now just on the Google type Blazemeter. Okay, yeah, very good. Can you do Control++ so that it can zoom in for us?
sure.
Okay, fine. Now there's the first link which is open. Just click on Blazemeter. The first link, yeah. So here you can see this is scroll down a little. Okay, you can see this is the complete continuous complete continuous testing platform where you can do functional testing, performance testing, mock services, and 360-degree API testing, and then all things are there. Scroll down a little. So all these things are there, and Blazemeter is fully built on the top of JMeter. So as JMeter is on Java, your Blazemeter is also using the Java technology, but Blazemeter is going to be run on cloud. That's how you can think of. And one advantage of using Blazemeter is, as I was saying, when you are running on your local machine, you are having a limit restriction. But when you want, and you cannot test 10,000 user at once, or 20,000 user on JMeter. JMeter itself crash. We need to restart our system. It will hang. The CPU utilization will be more than 99%. We cannot do anything on our machine then. Once we do load performance testing with 20,000 user or 25,000 user, correct. So in those cases, you will be getting a Blazemeter. Now Blazemeter. We are going to create an account on this, which is very simple. Go up, scroll up. Okay, scroll more up. Yes. So it is saying get started. Click on that button, get started. That's good. Now we don't want to run a demo test a time being. You can close it. We don't want to run demo test. Yeah. Now go to extensions of the Chrome. There is 3 dot in the top right corner on the Chrome. Yes, settings, extension, search for extension. Yeah, there is extension in the left panel, left bottom. You can see. Come down, scroll down. Yeah. Now just search. Just do Control plus once. Click Control plus. Yeah. Now search for Blazemeter. Maybe B capital.
No, maybe because of this.
Browser is managed by your organization.
We can search it for separately. We can search it for Blazemeter extension.
Yes, search for Blazemeter extension, then we'll add it here. Anyways, anything is fine. Over Google only, Blazemeter extension. Yeah.
Yeah, I can. If you want, I can send the link.
Yes. Now add to Chrome. Okay. Now you added it as extension. Okay. Turn on. Hey, okay. We wanted to turn on. No problem. Fine. So once you did that, you click on the extension. Top right corner. Yes. Now it is saying you are getting option as a remove because it's already there. Now you can see the bookmark on the search bar. Beside that there is one more icon. Yeah, click on that. Yeah, this Blazemeter is there, correct? Double click on the Blazemeter icon. Yeah. Okay. So, and see, zoom in little. Again, Control plus little. Oh, no problem. So that is happening. This is not, no worries. So you can see hi Carlos. Everyone is seeing on the screen hi Carlos. In case that hi username is not written, so you need to sign in into the Blazemeter extension. If we are not going to sign in on the Blazemeter extension, then we cannot do that. Now you can see there is one big round red color. Yeah, this is for start recording, and we want to record now. Click on advanced option. Scroll down. Yeah. So now this advanced option is click on the current browser drop down. Yeah. So here, if you scroll down, on which specific user agent or the browser you want to do the testing, this is what it will say. Let's not select anything. or whatever default, that is fine. Now you can see the filter pattern is also there, where you can filter out some of the things which you don't want, regex, and scroll down. Now you can see disable browser cache, because we don't want to get all those details, because we want to record the script. So all those check boxes are there, and then request to record. So all these options you are going to get in the Chrome 6, parallel number of downloads, and top level of requests. All these options are there. Okay. Now let's click on start button. That yeah. Okay. The moment you do this, it will start recording. Now open another tab. Let's search a slide, James Clear only.
James Clear?
Yeah, .com. Let's click randomly on the books.
This is a good book.
No. Scroll up. There are tab books. Scroll down. Click anywhere. Yes. And now if you want, learn more. Now I don't want to record at this moment, so you can see the pause button also there. Beside stops, pause it now. Go scroll up. Again scroll up. Okay, or go back, so that we can go to the another tab. Article. Now click on article. Now start. Now resume recording. Resume. Yeah. Now it started again recording. Now scroll down.
That's all.
Okay. No thanks. So likewise, now click on events. Event tab. Okay. Now we have done all these things. Now let's do one thing. Now we are going to stop recording. Stop recording. Now once recording got stopped, open that extension. Yes. Now you can see here, it is, if you double click, it is saying you run. You can see the run icon, run. Wait. Yes, run. Let's click on run. So now here also, wait. Go back. Okay, no problem. So fine. So when, if in case we would have clicked on run, it would have taken us to the Blazemeter site, and it would have run the result. Now, what it is saying is, you have visited many domains. Which specific domain you want to cover? So we will click on James Clear. Now submit. Okay, now wait here. Let's click on run. So now it is progressing. Oh, wait. What it is saying is starting test. Okay, started test. Now it is coming to the Blazemeter site, and you can see it is doing some test on some number of users. You can see this graph up and down. It is pending in, and then it's booting, downloading, ready, and scroll down. So after some times, once it's execute, it will show you all the result. So today we are not focusing on the result part and anything. Today we just want to focus on the recording aspect of Blazemeter. Okay, so we'll see that in our last session, more on the Blazemeter. Now once again, click on that Blazemeter extension. Yeah. Okay, click there. Now wait. Here you can see there is a edit. Click on edit. Now in case now this request are recorded. If you want to edit something here on the fly, we can do that now, and then you can save it in the different formats as JMX, JSON and all. Let's go back to our extension. Go to JMeter extension. Click. Now the third option which you can see is save. Now let's click on save. Okay, now here it is saying what do you want to save? You want to save script as the JMeter JMX file or Selenium only, or a file which is kind of a YAML which can be run on the JMeter and Selenium combinedly. We are now at this moment interested in the JMeter. So select option 1 as JMeter. Now here also which domain? James Clear, and okay, save. So the moment we save, what it is doing, exporting result. Now you can see on the download. Okay. Fine. So let it be there. Now let's come to our JMeter. Come to our JMeter. No, JMeter. JMeter application on
Okay.
on.
One moment.
Okay. Yes. Okay. Can you zoom in? Go to option and zoom in 2-3 times. Yeah, so that we can see it clearly. Option.
Yeah.
Yes. Zoom in once again. Zoom in one more time. Zoom in and one last time. Fine. Now click on open. No. We'll open.
Open. Oh.
Okay. I think you already clicked on open only. Fine.
Yeah.
Locate that from your download folder. Now select open. Now you can see here by default Blazemeter has added all this elements. These are known as the other config elements which you want to study. So there is a STPP header manager, and you can see name and values. Can you change the look and feel also once? Option, yeah, look and feel. First option. Yeah, first option. Let's make it IntelliJ or metal. Yeah, metal one. Yeah. No, don't start. Okay, no problem. It just started. Let's do once again. Go to option and let's zoom in a little.
Okay.
Okay. Yes, let's zoom in. Fine. So now you can see this HTTP header manager, where by default some name and value is there. User agent is also there, and you can add some more things. You can see the add button there. Click on the add button. Bottom of the HTTP header manager in the right side bottom. Yes, down, bottom of the screen. Yeah, you can see it. Okay. So you can add anything if you want. We are not going to add anything. I'm just saying if there is any other variable or something which you want to add as a part of HTTP header manager, you can add. Now go to user defined variable. So you can see base URL. Sometimes in our coding also in Java or in .NET, we used to have a base URL which used to repeat. So jamesclear.com is kind of our base URL, and this is kind of a user defined variable. We can define some more variable. As last time we defined one variable as last name and first name for the CSV config element. So we can have this, and it can be used in other places at the global level, kind of a global variable you are defining. Now go to the second config element, third one, HTTP request default. So here, if there is any request which you want to have, that you can define it here. Okay, and go to once to the help button. Not
Sagar,
help
one.
button.
So, for example, this would have been asked earlier also. So, for example, if you want to define any global variable, right, it should be out of thread group.
No, it's not like that. We can have a local variable also, and not out of thread group. At thread group level, if we do, then it will be accessible to that thread. And when we are creating a test plan, we are creating everything inside a thread group. So if you are defining something at a test plan level or thread group level, that will be accessible by all the elements within a thread group.
Okay. Okay.
Okay. So we can see here the HTTP request default and all. Go back to the JMeter. Now DNS Cache Manager, that is very, very important. Let's click on DNS Cache Manager. So when you want to do a load performance testing on the servers behind the load balancer, that time you can use this DNS Cache Manager. Now click on the help icon once. And see, it is written DNS Cache Manager elements allow to test application which have several servers behind load balancer when user receives content from different IPs, and also in that way when you want to do distributed testing, that time this DNS Cache Manager is useful. So come back to the JMeter. So you can see the Blazemeter by default, he has added so many config element for us. Go to authorization manager. Okay, but in James Clear it was a static website. We have not added anything. In case you would have logged into some other application, then your username and the password, that maybe the mask password, that would be recorded here. Now likewise you have a cookie manager. Go to cookie manager. So this cookie manager is used if you want to save something over the cookie and you want to use it in all the requests. Now the cache manager. So yeah, and you can see in the cookie, go to cookie manager. So by default, it is checking that checkbox, clear cookies after each iteration, so that we can have more better performance result after the testing. Come to cache manager. So again, the caching is important factor, and by default you can see it's clear cache after every iteration, because the web pages and the requests will be cached on your browser, and then you won't be getting a desired testing result, performance testing result, what we are thinking. So by default, Blazemeter has added all this element for us. Now expand thread group. Yeah, expand test. So you can see these, yeah, these many things it has added. Now expand one of them. Okay, now uniform random timer it has already added for us. Now this four things is what we have recorded. We were having a URL filtering. That's why only this thing is there. If you are going to open some sites where like Amazon.com, so there, if you are going to record, it will record so many things. Now let's add at thread group level, let's add one listener as tree. Thread group level, tree result listener. Right click, add.
Wow. It's looking a bit weird.
Yes, listener, tree, view result tree. Okay, now go to the thread group. Let's give 5 user. Thread count as 5. Okay, now let's run the test. Let's see in the view result tree. It's failing at this moment. Okay, that's fine. Let's see the request. Go to response data. 400 bad request, something it is saying response data. Okay, that's fine. So we'll see it later why it is failing. But main thing is it has recorded as this, and then okay. Let's add one. Okay. Assertion, yeah, response assertion. No, not assertion. Listener as maybe assertion result. And view result in table. One more listener as. Okay. Second last. Okay, clear everything. Okay, why it's failing for you? Like yesterday also it was failing for me. You were able to connect to the VPN, or have you restarted your system? Response body is this. Can you see the response header? Okay, we are getting something here. Okay, might be some issue. Can you save this JMX file and can you just share over chat? Let one of us export and run it on our system.
I click here save. I think like that is fine, right?
Yes, just click on the save. Okay, now there is a save button on the top. If you saved it, that's fine. Okay,
yep.
Yes, that's fine. Now go to the finder. I mean, go to your C drive or D drive, wherever it is being saved, and just share it over the chat.
I sent it. I think it's uploading. Oh, yeah, I sent it.
Okay. Fine. Let me share my screen once. It's JMX file. It came. Let me download.
Is that all for the HL happening today?
Oh, yes. Oh, yeah. I need to jump. I'm very sorry. We'll stop here. Maybe we'll continue tomorrow. Thanks, Carlos, for reminding me. I need to jump to the customer call. Thank you, everyone. We'll resume from this place tomorrow. Thanks.
Okay.
Thanks.
Thank you.
Yeah. Bye.